Hi, this is Brian again, just giving another update on the sesamoid recovery. Again, it's been a while. I had said before, early on, that I would kind of slow down these videos, just in basically just because I was running out of things to say. Didn't really have a whole lot of progress. I apologize, I'm kind of stuffy tonight. But anyway, it just seemed like a good time to make another one. I've been doing physical therapy. So what's happened, I started having issues with my right knee after being in the boot after the second sesamoid fracture. And so quickly going back, fibular sesamoid fracture, surgery to remove it, tibial sesamoid, same foot fractured, bone scan, osteoporosis discovered, long recovery, in a boot through, well, technically that was after the second fracture. And then fast forward, basically I started having some pain in the right knee. So that's the opposite knee of the injured foot. In the way that it's kind of panned out, it was clicking a lot. Lots of clicking in my life, between the toes clicking and joints clicking here. Everything's clicking all the time. It's really kind of annoying. But I was noticing especially going down the stairs, I started having a lot of pain in the knee. And so I figured I'll get it checked out. Did an x-ray, didn't really find much. General consensus seemed to be that it might be some sort of arthritis. But they sent me to physical therapy, and I'm really glad they did, because so the PT basically focused on the knee. The knee was basically they were telling me that, not sure what you can see here. So this is the knee. This inner, like right around the kneecap area, it's kind of a squishy area. It's supposed to be smooth in that tissue, and for me it was kind of hard and crunchy. And so what my PT therapist has been doing is a kind of a combination of stretches, strengthening, and then also physical manipulation, where she'll use like a lotion in a special tool to kind of break up some of that. And then, so we'll do an hour twice a week. Basically, I'm at the end of the second month, and I haven't really done as much at home as I should have. But still, it's helped a lot. I think I'd be in even better shape if I'd been doing all the stretches religiously. So essentially, what has happened though during the process is I've had some days where the knee was hurting a little too much to really push it too hard. And then I kind of mentioned to her, well, hey, I got this toe thing going on, which wasn't even really why I was there to begin with, or at least, in theory, it wasn't the reason for the referral. Was more for the knee pain, but things are all connected. She thinks probably the toe issues led to the knee issues, and so on. So she's been kind of spending half and half time on the knee, half on the toe. And it's been really kind of fascinating, because frankly, I thought that manipulating this toe would just cause more harm. And to the contrary, it's actually really helped. So what she'll do, now I can't really speak to all of it because I don't have it written down anywhere what she does, but a lot of it is kind of pulling on the toe and kind of stretching that tendon out and kind of going up and down while it's being pulled on. But also, because I have a lot of scar tissue on the bottom where they did the surgery, she's been doing that same technique to try to break up the scar tissue that she's used on my knee, where she'll put lotion on and she'll use this little, it looks like almost like a butter knife, but it's smooth, and she'll really kind of push in there and try to break that tissue up. And it's sort of uncomfortable, but it's not too bad. And I'll tell you what, I'm in the best place that I've been in a long time with regard. Excuse me. I don't want to have me yawning on there. It's kind of late. But I'm in a good place right now for the toe. And it still hurts. It's tight, and I mean the tightness. I've kind of learned based on the stretching that she does that the tightness in that tendon is actually probably where a lot of my pain is, at least after the surgery where I had the fibula removed. Because once it's stretched, I have full motion, and like right now. So right now I don't feel like I have very good motion, and it's kind of sore. Gosh, it's so hard to. Okay, well I'm just going to turn it, but that's about as far as I can get it. And you know, when you have true full motion like that, well, maybe. As far as I understand, that's closer to full motion. So to do that, I kind of pulled my toe out and got that stretch. Now you can kind of see it on the bottom of my foot. This muscle or tendon is kind of popping out. And I think that that's a result of that surgery. So the gist of it being, shit's really tight. The stretching, the PT, the breaking up of the scar tissue really helps. Now they're also doing stem therapy, which is, oh my goodness. Basically what they do is they take these little electrodes, they put them on, they put your toe or knee or whatever it is in a kind of a compress thing, and then while you're getting electrical stimulation, which is sort of like a good feeling and a bad feeling at the same time. It's not too bad, and you can control it. But you also get the cold ice from a liquid fluid, and that is really awesome, especially after you have really been pushing it. And one of my goals of therapy has been to try to get to running, and they also have a zero gravity treadmill, and it's kind of cool. You get in this like half suit thing, and it lifts you up by your waist, and you truly feel like super light. It's really a neat feeling. It's kind of relaxing. So, you know, you can control your weight level. Oh my, I'm sorry. From 20% of your weight to 100, and the nice thing about that is it gets you some flexibility, some running motion without as much force. So I've been doing that, and you know, it does occasionally make things hurt, but it's I'm accomplishing, I'm making some progress, which is nice. So if anything, I would say, you know, takeaways from all of these videos, and I know I repeat a lot of things and I kind of ramble, but I repeat things because I don't expect everybody to have watched all the videos. A few of the good takeaways would probably be get a bone density scan, just in case you got osteoporosis like I did and don't know it, because that can cause fractures. Try wide shoes. Try orthotics. The wide shoes definitely, you know, good fitting shoes in general make a difference. So that's another suggestion. Stretches. I'm not very flexible in pretty much any way, shape, or form. So stretches have been a big part of the physical therapy, and frankly, I hate them, but I do them sometimes. But they help because you'll find yourself walking more correctly if you're limber than if not. PT, so yeah, bone density scan, good shoes, orthotics, and good orthotics too. Not like you might need to get some that actually prevent your toe from moving, and you may not need that. I did get those, and now after being in PT, see, the thing is, the ones that prevent your toe from moving, I think, are good for fractures. And if that's what's actually causing your pain, then, you know, so be it. I'm not so sure the pain that I have currently is caused by that second fracture. I think it's more in the tendon as a result of the surgery. So when you think that through, you're really up against, you know, flexibility problems in the toe, posturing, like, you know, it's in those cases sometimes it's better to get more movement. So my orthotic, you know, it keeps my toe from moving, but there's a possibility from what I've discussed with my PT person is, you know, that actually may be preventing some of my recovery too. Prevent some of the pain, but it keeps me from stretching, and yeah, I might need some stretching. So these are just challenges that come along with it. I guess overall I would say again, bone density scan, good fitting shoes, with an orthotic. Probably skip the cortisone shots. Just skip them. And then maybe go to PT. Try it out. Talk to them about your toes. It'll probably be relatively new for them, but they'll be able to help. I don't know why, but my original podiatrist who did the surgery kind of scoffed at the idea of PT. But I think that it might be a good idea. So consider it. You know, these things I think kind of vary by person. You know, in my case, the original problem being the fibular, I had it removed. Honestly, like, the whole surgery deal wasn't that bad, but it's a pretty brutal recovery. I mean, right now I had the surgery in July of last year, and we're in August, so I'm at 13 months. And, you know, I'm still talking pain. I still haven't really tried to go on a hike, which is really one of my ultimate goals. Running, hiking. Got a newborn on the way here in the next 2 months. First one. So with that, I want to, you know, be able to be on my feet. So there's reasons I've been really trying to push, you know, get better. And I'm getting there, I think. I honestly don't think I'm ever going to be 100%. So, you know, if you're thinking about having the surgery, probably first understand I don't know that I represent your average case, but probably never going to get better than 80%. That's my thoughts. All right, take care.